What's up, knife people? Hope everybody's having a knife day. We'll start you off with a quick look at this Spyderco Chaparral, CTS at XHP, and Bird's Eye Maple. It's gonna be my carry for today. Awesome little gentleman's carry, super slicey, super thin, with the lock back. Still one hand closed. You gotta roll it open though, not fidget factor. So yeah, that's what I'm carrying today on a Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for all you do for us, for your kids and stuff. Appreciate it. Double thumbs up for all the moms out there. But anyways, so back with some more knife content. We got a unboxing to do today. Kind of probably take it back a little bit to a brand that a lot of people don't really push anymore or talk about. So let's just get right in, show you what it is. This came again from Knife Center. So let's get right in here. Super slicey, Chaparral. Awesome little slicer. So look, went through like all the layers there. So here we go. There it is, working with a steel wheel. No extra stuff, so get that out the way. So here we go. We're working with a steel wheel. A lot of you probably don't know about them. Kind of an older company. They've been kind of silent in the last year or two. But this is the model here. Oh, it's cut off. But we'll see what it is. It's in D2, gray FRN, black blade, and that's the model number. So let's check it out. Put that here to the side. Let's show you what's in here. Cool little packaging, nice and sturdy. Get a little information in here about the company. Check that out. So that's pretty cool if you want to know about the company. This is new. So that's pretty cool. You get a nice sticker. Never used to get that before, so we'll put that out there and kind of blast them a little bit. That's pretty sweet. Thanks for that. Learned something from Savivi. But here we go. This is what's in here. We have a steel wheel cut jack in gray FRN, dark stonewashed blade, blacked out hardware, black spacer, kind of this I don't know what you'd call it, maybe like just square pattern FRN, flipper. You got embedded liners, no deep clip, but nice retention on it. Never had a problem with these. This is kind of one of my first cheaper budget knives that I got when I first started collecting a few years back. So this is an older model, but you'll see right now why I like it so much. Awesome little flipper, liner lock action. But take a look at that blade. Nice drop point with the swedge on top. A little indentation there for the grip. Nice round butt. It's probably about 3.5 fingers, 4 if you got smaller hands. But you got a nice little choil up here in the front, so you can choke up. Got some cool little decent jimping on the back here. Probably about a .12 blade. We'll check it out right now. And that's it. Liner lock is there. There's the engagement. Milled out liners inside. Just a pretty basic. I know a lot of people don't dig FRN, but it's never been a problem with me. I actually like it because it's pretty wear resistant, water resistant as well. Doesn't mark up like most other handle materials, but on the cheaper side for sure. You can see you get a nice grip on it. You back here. Good texturing on the grip. So yeah, just really cool. There's the cut jack, D2. Really dig it. Kind of it's taking a back seat for most people. They also have, this is the mini, so they do have a bigger size with the 3.5 blade. So let me get the calipers here so we can kind of measure the blade stock for you, give you some more numbers. Let's see here. Kind of check it out here. Do a quick little look at a hand. Pretty dope. Always was one of my favorite little models here. So here we go. Yeah, 0.12 blade stock. Does narrow at the tip a bit. So you get pretty narrow at the tip. Probably a little bit more if I get at the very, very tip. Yeah, so you get pretty narrow at the tip. Handle thickness, about 1/2 inch. A little bit less, kind of goes all the way through. At the widest here you have about 1 inch thickness. That's including the little jimping on the back spacer here. So yeah, so pretty thick. And then 0.8. So those are just some quick numbers there for you. Cool little grip. Let's see if we can do a cut test on it. Let's get some paper out here. So again, I like to give you guys the factory standard out of box cutting. So without sharpening it or touching it up, stropping it, this is what you're gonna get most likely from the dealer. You can tell, very, very sharp. Very nice cuts, even for D2. No shagginess. Very nice. So very good. Good job there with the cuts. I mean, with the sharpness. So thumbs up on that. Let's give you a little weight here. Kind of fix the sticker a little bit here. Bam. Let's give you some weight for it. This is again for the mini. So again, it's not fidget knife too much, but can close it down with one swing. What's the weight here? 3.0 ounces, 3.0 flat. So that's pretty good. 1 ounce, 1 inch, so it meets that standard. What else can we touch on? It is on washers. As you can tell, you even if you use it in dirt and stuff, which is what I really liked about these, good worker knife because it's not on bearings, so you can gunk it up a little bit and the washers still work pretty good. Phosphor bronze washers, but I know they're in there somewhere. But really tight tolerances along the blade. And again, here's the action. Nice flipper action for washer. Again, you just kind of take it home on a nice little, there you go. So decent action for a FRN washer budget knife. I really dig it. It's kind of a looker. I dig the smaller one as well. I used to have 1 or 2, but I gave them away as presents. Kind of for first time knife. It was a good way to go. I got it for about 40 bucks, 42 bucks, I think, on the Knife Center website. They were on sale actually, so hopefully they still are when you go check them out, if you go check them out. So that's it. I mean, it's pretty much, that's all the specs I can give you right now. First look. I mean, I like it. I like this kind of color combination a lot better. And I'm gonna actually show you its brother here. This is the one I had before also, the Mini Modus. Again with a different tip. We got the sheep foot blade. Same gray FRN, but this one has a orange spacer and a little bit more of kind of like a rock pattern, and this like bevel. Again, that bevel on the FRN. So these are the two steel wheel minis. This one doesn't have a choil, obviously, on the Modus. So there you go. Let's give you the blade measurements here. Show you that on the board. So you're coming in at 7 inches exactly, right on the money. 3-inch blade, put the little cutout there. You're looking about 2 3/4, and then you split the choil there with the blade length and the handle. Handle length, grip length, you got about 3.5 inches or so, because you got that flipper there. So not bad. If you want the close length, let me give you the close length. So 4 inches. Rides pretty good in the pocket. I know it's not a deep carry, but still rides pretty good. Check that out. Or let's see, I'll use this cardboard better. So you got a little sticking out there, but you got enough to grip it out. And you also have a lanyard hole there if you want to put a lanyard on it. But I don't know, I just like it and thought I'd pick it up. Show you guys a little something different. Sometimes, you know, just a knife somebody put on the back burner now. But still cool knife, still very usable, very good for working. And yeah, just one of my favorites for sure. But let's give you some comparisons now. Let's put this to the side. Give you some other knife comparisons. This again is the Mini Modus. This one came out a few years back as well in this color combination. Pretty much everything's the same except the blade shape and the choil there. So if you want more blade length, this one's pretty much the same thing, but again, you don't got that choil to choke up here. And again, you got that different tip. And while we're at it, we'll grab this chaparral, which I've been carrying, which was lent to me by my friend Steve. So trying to get the feel for that. Really liking the wood grain on a lot of these knives recently. Just different scales. Let's check that out. So it's just a tad bit bigger than the Modus, tad bit bigger than the chaparral, but again, you get that choil there, so most people can get their 4 fingers on there. Pretty sweet. I'll show you a couple other FRN knives here in a second. But yeah, really cool. I'm really digging the wood grain on a lot of knives now. Like that. So that's the Mini Modus, phosphor bronze, gray FRN as well. And I'm gonna probably do a little Spyderco centric, but a lot of Spydercos carry FRN. So this is the Delica 4 with the crew wear blade, modded out by myself. This is, the scales are from, what is it? Cutlery Shop. It's kind of like my Halloween knife. Again, I really dig FRN because I use it for work, and my work consists of a lot of water and dirt and landscaping. So this is another one, the Native 5 LC200N. This is kind of my little fisherman's knife. This kind of is in my tackle box with the yellow FRN. And again, this one has a lot of grip on it as well, FRN. Spyderco does pretty good FRN. Check that out. Kind of right in that size range. That sweet spot, that 7-inch sweet spot for EDC. Pretty cool. And I'll show you a couple bigger ones right now. So yeah, I'm really liking it. I like that combo. I like my dark blades. I don't know why, I just do. That's the Delica 4, Zomi pattern, and Native 5, the back lock. Well, so this is one of my most used knives. I don't know if you could tell, it's kind of gunked up, scratched up. With the serrations, used to do a lot of cutting, probably in the dirt a lot. Probably tell by the inside. Again, with the FRN as well. So I have no problem with it. It's got its uses. So it just depends what you're using it for. This is the Endura, no, it's Pacific Salt. But basically the Endura body. A little more ramp at the top here. Much bigger knife though, you'll see right now. Yeah. And show you another knife with FRN. This is a Demco 20.5. This one's got a little bit different texturing on it, kind of like diamond plate. But again, I have no problem with it. A lot of people want to switch the scales, but I have no issue with it. Shark lock. Those that know the shark lock know the fidget factor. So again, a lot of people modify the scales, but it doesn't bother me none, especially if it's a work knife. So that's the FRN Demco 20.5. Much bigger size, but let's check it out anyways. Show you some knives. And there you have it. So that one's a little bit bigger. That Pacific Salt, literally about an inch and a half bigger. So again, pick the right tool for the right job. And that's pretty much how I roll. So this one don't have serrations, but again, FRN doesn't bother me. This one I use for a lot of cutting through plant material, so which is why I need the serrations to lock in the cut. So pretty dope. And that's pretty much it to compare with. So I mean, that's pretty much all I can say about the steel wheel cut jack mini D2 blade. You also saw how it cut. Nice out of box action. So just a cool little budget knife if you're into it. If you like the color, I know it comes in other colors. Most places have it. I'll put some links in the description. That's pretty much it. So again, hopefully everybody has a good Mother's Day today with their moms or with their wives. And that's it. Enjoy the family. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, if you guys like what you see, check back for more of these knives. As always, tell friends, tell family. Carry your knives. And as always, y'all know where to find me. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one.